let's understand the toDictionary method over here. So here we have an array. So this array actually holds two anonymous objects. It looks like a person, so it's got an ID and a name, and the second one is also an anonymous object with ID and name. And what we want to do is we want to convert this to a dictionary. So you use this lambda expression. Key is what we've decided to call it, but you can call it people again if you want to. And then we pass that through. We want to extract the ID. So this is the lambda operator, and you can see that we then giving the ID field from our anonymous object over here. Then you've got a comma here. This is separating the key. So this bit over here is the key, and this bit over here is the value. So dictionaries are arranged in key and value pairs. So that's what we mean by a key and value. Here we're using again the same syntax, lambda expression. We're taking in the P object, which will be the people object, and we're just extracting the name. So because this is an array, it's going to loop through that and give you a dictionary item for that. You can see the dictionary item that we declared is of a specific type that takes in int as its key and string as its value. Then we're just simply looping through over here. Now, one thing to watch out for over here is you can actually use the data type of key value pair, and then you can be very specific and say, I want int and string, which is matching the dictionary item that we will have. If you prefer, you can use the var keyword. I've just added that and shown you that for clarity. Even for var keyword, by using it, you can see that it actually gets key value pair, and you can see it's of int and string. So you don't do as much if you use the var keyword. And then you've got person.key and person.value. So these are the key and the values that we stored over here that are being extracted. Now, another take on this is when you only supply in the key using this syntax. So when you do this, which is key and ID, that's just applying the key. But here you can see we supply the value. What it will do is it will, because this is an array, and then within an array you've got the anonymous type, it will take this entire anonymous object and store it as the value. So if I run this code so you can see it in action. So here previously you can see we had key and value being stored. But if you look at the second iteration here of our loop, this is now using just applying the key, which is over here, but the value is actually an object. So you can see this is actually the anonymous object that we have here. So just remember, if you only supply a key, then the value would be assumed to be the individual item, in this case from the array, and this is an anonymous type. Whereas if you supply the value specifically and explicitly, then you will get the desired output that you wanted.